So I've been seeing this hairstyle of zigzags. It's like two zigzags in one section together all over the internet. And I just had to try it. So here's me right now. I've already pre-parted this section and I'm beginning the zigzag. I'm sorry if the lighting is horrible on this section. I didn't realize it until later, but I still didn't want to leave it out. Essentially, this is 4 sections like you've seen on another one of my straight back videos. I'll plug that in, and I basically made the design in that. I wish I would have showed you guys off camera, but if you want to see a video on how I section this particular style as far as like the dimensions, let me know in the comments and I can get back to you on that. But I typically just went by straight down the middle, and then on each side I went cut that in half, and that's how I made the section. Each section holds 2 braids. So altogether there will be 8 braids in total, and yeah, that's pretty much how I sectioned it. But you see I did the zigzag. You will need a lot of clips for this hairstyle. You want to make sure you got you some good braiding gel. All the products that I use will be in the description box below, and you can just purchase those right from there. But yeah, everything that I did is all preparation when it comes to the zigzag hairstyle. I am adding in sparkle hair, which is essentially hair tinsels of the color you desire mixed into some type of braiding hair of the color you desire, of course, but that is pretty much why it is glitter coming from the braid, as you can see. And I do have her holding it in place because as I am braiding, I am kind of like going against her hair and I don't want to pull that back section, so I had her hold her hand in place. Now you see me doing the other section and I'm just sectioning it all off. I'm going to be braiding in a different direction with this braid, so I want to make sure all of it is cut in half. As far as the zigzags, it's really up to how much detail you want in the zigzag. What I mean by that is how far back you want the zigzag to go. Some people do zigzag all the way down to the nape, which is kind of very difficult. But for me, I just do it more in the crown part where it's more wider. I hope that makes sense, but I'm going to put some type of sticker so you can see what I mean. Maybe I can draw the line through this and show you guys what I mean when I say the width of the section. So here is the line. This is one section with 2 braids. That is basically from that part on over. And you can see I go a little bit past her ear and then I just make the braid go straight back because that is the more wider section. The closer you get to the nape is when it starts to thin out and be more of a narrow, I would say parting. So that's where you want to really stop the zigzag. But it is really up to you. So I hope that helped, that little line that I showed you going down with the arrow. If you're finding value to this video, please subscribe, follow me, like, let me know in the comments, and share. I would really appreciate it. My channel is really growing. I'm trying to get to 10K subscribers, and I would really appreciate it if you guys support me in that way. But yeah, here I am completing the zigzag. And as you can see, you kind of have to be like a braider that have been braiding for a while, I would say, when doing this hairstyle, or very easy at stopping and going and going and stopping, if that makes sense. Because some people have to like start braiding and then continue and they can't stop, or else they'll have to redo the whole thing. I am a master braider if you really think about it, because I've been doing this thing for like 10 plus years. So I can pretty much stop and go and part and section when I'm in the middle of a braid. Every now and then I'll redo the whole braid depending on if I feel like the flow isn't there. So I do want to say that this is more on the difficult side when it comes to a hairstyle or a design. But this is just giving you an idea, and you could just practice because practice makes perfect. That's how I'm able to do what I do. I've practiced over the years, over and over and over. I had a human mannequin head and etc. I'm a self-taught braider. So yeah, but as far as thickness, it's really up to you. Some girls like it really thick in the back. Some like it to flow as if it's their natural hair, and that is what I am doing right here. I'm not making it super thick, but I'm also not making it super full. I want it to look as if it's her hair, and even though you know it's pretty much not since you guys are watching this video, but yeah. And again, I have separated that hair with the tinsel off camera. I also have some shorts showing you how I blend in sparkle hair. And yeah, but here I am again making another section. So now that I'm on the second section, I am pretty much parting off and aligning it with the part you see from the first section all the way down. It's actually really lining up, and that is where I'm going to stop the zigzag look. So that's pretty much how I parted and pre-parted or planned on how I was going to do the design. You're going to see me adjusting her head a whole lot because she's trying to watch this movie. I promise you I'm not hurting her or anything like that. And I have this camera sped up so it looks like I'm going super rough and fast, and I'm really not. I did go live when I did do this hairstyle on Facebook or YouTube. I forgot which platform, but I did go live when I did do this hairstyle. So if you want to see it in real time, you can go check that out. As you can see, I'm just mapping it out and sectioning it with clips. You need lots of clips again. So that's pretty much what I'm doing and preparing for the first braid in this section and how I want it to lay. So now that I am done braiding all of the braids on the scalp, I am now finishing up the ends. You're going to see me constantly grab for another braid to just see if they are on the same level of thickness and as far as length as well. And I'm just braiding it on down and completing the braids completely so I can prepare it to be curled and dipped in hot water. And that's why you see me keep comparing, because I want to make sure the width and thickness of the braid is the same for each braid. Now I'm going to use a flexi rod and just wrap it around. And then once I get done with that and I just wait for the water to boil in my kettle, I am going to start her edges, which you see me doing right here. And I just left a little bit out. You can leave out as much edges as you want. It all depends on how dramatic you want them to be. Now you see I am oiling her scalp with some oil that I made. I will be selling that soon, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I just made me some rosemary oil with some other things. It smells good and it feels good and it's helping her hair grow and thrive. And that is what I'm doing. I usually generally grab like a spoonful of any type of moisturizer or grease. I do use Blue Magic on my clients as well. So yeah, I just grab a spoon and coat the hair. Now I am using some spritz from back in the day and some oil sheen. My clients love the smell of this oil sheen. And now I am dipping her hair and I'm going to then dry it. When you are doing this process, you want to make sure you are being very cautious. This water is very hot. That's why you see I have a towel in place to make sure that she does not feel any of the heat or anything like that. Now I'm unrolling it and I am going to be spraying it as well with oil sheen. I also want to say with the hot water, you need to be an adult and you need to make sure you are cautious. So yeah. Now I am going to be trimming up these braids at the end. Sometimes the tinsels tend to stick out, and that's why I trimmed them all off. Here's the finished product. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you find value in this video and it helped you out with this hairstyle, please comment an emoji or anything. And if you want to see any more hairstyles, here they are right now. Thank you. See you in the next one. Peace and hair grease. Bye.